What did you do to prepare for building a livestock farm?
Site evaluation, take some boring or core samples to make sure that the ground that we're building on is suitable. Put a barn up and make sure that we're not building over something that we shouldn't be building over the top of. And then of course we have to make sure all of our setbacks are appropriate from our neighbors and from towns, common places of gathering.
What should people know about the regulations included in the Livestock Management Facilities Act, LMFA?
I think if they would be surprised to know how many people are involved in like the construction process, where there's just not me and the contractor, it's me and a contractor, an environmental engineer, the Department of Ag, maybe the county board and my neighbors, and we send out letters to landowners. I think that they would be shocked to know that we go to that amount of detail before we actually put a building up.
How do regulations ensure protection of the environment and proper manure management?
My father and I ourselves are grain producers, corn and soybean farm, and we actually have enough land that we use all of our own manure, that we send off water samples quarterly to the Department of Ag. Well, I guess we send them off to get them tested, and then we send the results off to the Department of Ag to make sure that we don't have high levels of anything in the groundwater right around the barns. And then of course with our manure management plans that we're actually getting analysis of that manure annually and setting our rates of how we apply the manure due to how our crop rotations are, and that we actually put that much detail into the fertilizer program so that we're not over applying.
How does your livestock farm support other local businesses?
The concrete comes from a local concrete contractor, so both barns, there was quite a bit of concrete they supplied for those two construction jobs. And then of course a lot of the technology and a lot of the feed bins and stuff are produced through AP, which is out of GSI over at Assumption. So that's fairly local, that's still here in Christian County. So a lot of the stuff that's inside the barn and the concrete and everything come from a lot of folks that reside right here in Christian County.